Hi everybody, sorry for the glare. Um, I just wanted to make this video real quick and just talk about something that, has touched me and just touches a lot of people, these days. You know, I know for me, when I became an adult and was doing for myself, had my career, had my own, just supporting myself, you know, um, my mom kind of started, not kind of pressuring me a little bit to have a baby. And I was young, I mean, I was grown, but I was still young, and I pretty much just allowed her to 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 do that to me. I allowed her to kind of influence my mind or whatever, and I wound up having a baby. Uh, and the thing about it is, like, when you allow somebody to get inside your head and pressure you about something that's huge like that in your life, you wind up making mistakes. And the mistake that I had made was you know, the dude that I wound up having a child with. I mean, we was both in the military. We could have got married, but the truth of the matter is, he had mental issues. The military made it worse, and he was abusive, and it was a lot. It was a lot of things that was just, he was possessive and jealous all the time, stuff like that. And when you're not thinking, when you don't take your time with your life and get to know a person, things like that can happen. But you know when you make a decision in your life because you allowed somebody to get inside your head and say, when you going to do this, or you're next, when you going to do this, or when you going to get married, it's like, when you allow people to influence you, that's when a lot of times you can choose the wrong person, because you're not taking your time the way you need to in your life. You definitely have to live your life for you and not for somebody else. And the thing about it is, like, when you are it takes, allowing somebody to influence your decisions about your life will also take away the natural, amazing, beautiful feeling that you feel when you meet someone that you really love and really care for, and then having that, it being an honor to carry their baby, it being an honor, or just be you, it takes away that feeling of being surprised and being overwhelmed over the fact, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this person, we're married, we're doing so well for ourselves, and oh my goodness, I'm about to have this baby. That's taken away from you when you allow somebody else to influence your decision about your life. And I want to sit here and say that parents don't mean no harm when they do stuff like that, because my grandmother actually did it to my dad when he was younger. He wasn't young, like he was, like, I think it was maybe like 28, something like that. But even so, that's how me and my sister came along, because my grandma wanted grandkids. She wanted heirs. And, it's like when you have people dying off on both sides of the family, a new addition to your family, somebody having babies, that's a beautiful thing. That's exactly how the older people think of it. And long story short, you can't let people rush you into things like that. It's your life. You can, it's your life. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it. And it's like, I understand how parents feel sometimes, because me personally, like, with my children, like, my daughter is grown, like, she's 21 years old, she's in college, doing well for herself, wants to be a doctor. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, I cannot wait until she gets married and has a child, and bring, because it's like, I don't know if it's the feminine side of me who always want to have a baby in a house, I don't know, but I get it. But it's like, it's not good to do that, because you know when somebody love you, especially if it's your kids, they value your opinion, they value what you say. But you know You don't want to try to influence a decision that could alter their life in a huge way, and sometimes in even a negative way, because by them not thinking, you're not choosing the right person, you're not waiting for the right moment, even if, like, I'm not gonna lie, my ex did want to marry me, but he had mental problems. It's not gonna happen. So it's not ever gonna happen. And the thing about it is, you have to live your life for you. So what if you're in your late 30s and you haven't gotten married yet and you haven't had kids yet? Or let's just say you may not want kids at all. You can't have a baby for your family. If it's not something that you want to do, then that's what it is. They're just going to have to respect that. And, you can't just up and get married just because somebody else say so. If it's just not something that you're ready for, because these are big decisions that are going to really alter your life. And it could alter it in a positive way, alter it in a negative way. But you doing things on your own time and your own time, and you and your man or whoever you are, you doing things the way you want to, things will work out a lot better for you. So please do not be like me. Do not allow somebody to influence you to have a baby if that's not something that you're really ready for. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Me and my sister, we were both such good parents to our kids. You would think we done it before. You would think we've been here before. You would think that we had little brothers and sisters to take care of before we had our children, because we was always there for our children. And that's just the type of person I am. And I had it my way, had I had gotten married and basically pretty much did it the right way, I probably would have had probably maybe like 5 or 6 kids, because I love kids. I love children. I love being a mother. It's a beautiful thing, but there's no need to rush, and don't let anybody rush you. All right. Thank you.